What's up and about? Well, let's let you know. Congratulations, Young Legend and Chrissy Teigen. They had their fourth child. Yay! Via surrogacy. No difference in celebration. It's a grand thing. But let's bring it back to Africa here, especially in Nigeria. Iniedo, over the past 1 week, actually told again, I don't think this was the first time, that she actually had a baby through surrogacy. She explained exactly why she wanted to do that and how she had tried in the past and how it wasn't coming through. But this time, through surrogacy, she's happy to be a mother. And it got me thinking about the African preference, Nigerian preference for that kind of thing. I know for one fact that in the past, here in Nigeria, women have been stigmatized for going through processes such as simple as cesarean section, cesarean births, rather.
Exactly.
Now to have the whole surrogacy thing put into the mix, the dynamics, how does it change what preferences are for culture and how people are seen who adopt that method? Personally, I had my daughter via cesarean, and culturally it was.
And like you say, you had.
Right, like you
Well, like
you just have it like this.
See, I had sympathy pangs and all of that.
Yeah, so I think that we should also have paternity leave, right?
Yeah, I've been advocating for that for the past many years.
Because someone says an acquaintance was like, look, man. Child is okay, mother is okay, dad is not okay.
That is not okay.
Debit alert want to
It's
kill.
hurting in the pocket. Yes, exactly. We
So,
would
you
rather continue
understand
being
that.
pregnant in the pockets.
Yeah.
When we take that away from us, it hurts us.
I literally had this conversation. Anyways, I think this got a bit of a digression, but I had this conversation about period pains, right? And I asked a man, if you see your wife in serious pain and you had the opportunity to take the pain away, but the pain will be bestowed on you, would you do it? Mazino, never.
No, it depends. Let's start. We'll start now. It's small. You know, see that at that there was this reel
Video.
somewhere
About the guy who transferred it over to, was supposed to transfer it to him.
20%. We'll start and we'll see how we
We'll
can.
see how it
Because I've seen some simulations on men about what it feels
And
like.
we can't
But I
actually
know
handle it.
we won't be able to exactly say how it is.
So
That's why
can you hear them
till
saying
tomorrow,
what I think?
yeah,
I'm hearing them say, oh, they are
I
admitting that
respect
we're
women. I mean,
stronger than them.
they go through what we might go through once or twice a month, maybe just mentally. It's their own is
Trust me.
physical, mental, and all
mental,
of that.
it's
So
psychological, it's crazy. Anyways, back to the situation of
Back to the
right?
surrogacy story.
So-
Iniedo and Chrissy Teigen, congratulations to them both.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were talking
the
about
African preference,
culture and all of that.
Nigerian culture.
So I think a lot is changing, right? But it's surprising when we still see that some people are deeply rooted in insisting that things are done in what they
particular
term
way.
traditional ways.
Yes.
CS and so I mean, to some people it's pariah to hear another woman carrying your child. How is that? They don't even want how they can't even fathom it. You see, one thing, it will not change with those people, but time will take them out. Someone once said that the demographic battle is the one that the older generation would always lose.
Yeah,
Nature will make
true.
you lose it.
Very true.
So if you don't adapt, if you don't change, you will be wiped out.
Now,
It is what it is.
Now, this is
Many
what,
women will come up and say, look, I don't want to bear it, term a full pregnancy. There's somebody out there
Who could do it.
wants to do it for a particular fee. I can pay it. It's not that cheap.
No, it's
I can
not
pay it,
actually.
but this is going to be from the husband's seed, the wife's egg. Yes, it might seem somehow,
kid.
but it is where it is
Yeah.
going.
So now I'm going to say this from a woman's point of view and also from I mean, I've not had a child yet, but then again, this is how I see it, right? I understand sometimes, I mean, come on, with my mom, you're talking about even CS. CS is even a long shot. So literally, like, my sister literally had a epidural, and like that literally is even still in question.
Yeah,
she did have the
exactly,
normal, went through the normal birth, but it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you didn't go through the normal.
You didn't go through the
labor
pain and
pains
all of that.
throughout the hours.
say that?
And
Mike, I haven't heard
mothers,
that.
grandmothers, seriously, they have that conversation because they believe. And another thing is, my sister will also tell you, for instance, now we went to a museum park and her kid is literally up on the swing and she's literally like, I said, Auntie, calm down. She said 9 hours. So do you understand? So her point is more value when you remember what he went through. Then
Yeah, I
I will
get
now
that.
come to surrogacy now, right? Another woman carrying your child. I honestly believe that the bonding with that child can never be the same as when the mother carries the child.
I would like to
inside
hear
of her
more.
For 9 months.
Please,
To be very honest.
yeah.
That's what, it's not easy growing something inside of you for
So-
that period of time, day in, day out. Do you
If you want
understand? I
to
believe
say
the
it,
bond is you're
think
eating
it
the
was.
same food. come on.
I think it was.
You know when your baby is
It was
sleeping.
Chloe.
I
that
just feel
said
like
it.
it's totally
Chloe
different.
said
Kardashian?
that she doesn't. Yes, Chloe
Yeah.
Kardashian. Her child born of surrogacy.
Yeah.
She says she doesn't feel that bond like.
Really?
Yes,
This
she
is the
did.
thing.
Yes, she did.
So
come
they
out to
said
say
it. So
that.
if women, I
Yeah.
do. I
So
can't
that
see on
brings
that
into the
one.
question the love you have for an adopted son or or daughter compared
is-
to that you
you
have
see,
for
To be
your
very
own
honest,
daughter.
as much as yes, I've been of the opinion that it cannot compare it.
You can't?
You cannot.
I don't know. I think that's very
So
individual.
but it can be better. You know why? Because I've always said that love is not an emotion; it is a choice.
It's exactly.
It is a
so
choice.
now there's a.
So I can choose.
you know how they
to-
say monkey no fine, mama like.
Mama
that.
like.
Yeah.
That's
so
not
you
what type
see-
of love. It's not a choice. No, it's not.
You see, it's here and there because look, we look if it's someone said you've heard that thing, blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
Water. Have you seen the full statement?
No, please tell.
That thing is not. It was cut short. The full quote is that the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Yeah.
So it's actually the other way around.
It's the other way around.
Yes.
That's
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
that
There you go.
relationships that have been formed by choice,
Are stronger.
and there is a bond are stronger or can be stronger.
Who flipped that? Who flipped that around?
You-
I mean,
there
that's just
are,
crazy.
it can be stronger than
Manipulators.
fraternal or bonds that are by blood.
As much as I
In that way,
understand
you know. So
but still.
it's a bit of both. For me, there are no absolutes. There is no way. There is no manner. But you see, I have seen mothers who would die for their kids. I've seen mothers who have died for their kids.
I've seen mothers who have abandoned.
And then I've seen mothers who have killed their kids.
Yes, true.
The story of the
So
man
it's-
currently,
it's-
I
it's
can't remember
just-
the state, who had to sell his 9-year-old son for 400,000 naira. And I'm like, 400,000 naira, is that the
9-year-old.
worth of your son?
Of a
Somebody-
man, right? Yeah, it's
So
understandable.
personally, I've always been if I had the opportunity and the means to, I think I would adopt a child. And I have no qualms about that. I think that I would have no difference in the level of love that I have for one
Exactly.
child that's mine and another child
with
that
you
isn't
on
mine. I think so. When it comes to it being a choice, I think yes, you are correct. I think I would die for that child as well if the time comes. You know,
You
there's
remember
a difference if
when
a child.
Rain-
If it's
Because
When
let me tell you something.
Rain was born, remember?
Let me
Remember?
tell you.
First time you saw her?
Yes.
She kicked.
First of all, children are very ugly when they come out. Like,
I
I was like, is this mine? Take it back. Take it back.
You see something, yeah? If we want to take it a step further, this is why choice would always trump bonds that way. The issue of DNA test when they started coming in.
Yeah, yeah.
You see how men started.
That is for men. You
No.
guys' connection is another level. But I'm talking as a
I'm
woman,
coming.
connection for
no,
things.
what I'm saying
I
is
like
that
your
different.
honesty.
If,
first
seriously,
off.
and even I will say it goes as far as like a pet, right? A pet that I know from
when it was
little,
yeah.
nurtured up, is different from when I just buy a big dog. Like, do you understand?
Hey, no, but you not adopt,
memories, all
you
this-
not adopt a man now.
No, I don't.
Big dog.
Well, personally, yeah.
Because how does
saying.
my
I'm
point
just
is how
saying.
we've heard stories of men who found out kids were not theirs and committed suicide.
Those are men.
How when you see, so for me, the
Mike,
man
yeah, you get
mentally, it's about the mental
yeah.
thing. Because what changed? Or some of them they don't.
It's the
their
It's
lives,
the
that-
process
I
as
want to say that
well.
their lives just went, whew.
Yeah.
Like, and someone said, look, and I think there was a woman. I don't know if it was a movie I saw this. And she said, look, you raise this kid. The bond you have with this kid, even though it's not your biological kid, is deeper than what anybody would have with this child.
Yeah. I've always said that when a kid calls you dad, it's different from when they refer to you as father.
Yeah.
When they call you dad, it's that mental bond that you have with them, whether they're yours or not. That dad, Monica, is a very strong one. Father is my father now, and that's it.
Yeah.
I also believe that, what do you call it now, tradition is, like somebody said on Instagram, is peer pressure from dead people.
From the ancestors.
And like you noted, it's going to phase out eventually.
It will.
It will, but at the
if you
same
don't-
time, I will say this, right? I will say this. I'll still say this. Even when in a situation where a father is absent, when the kid grows, there's still that longing to know who that man
Fact.
is.
The
I
longing
believe
is
it
not
has a
an
lot-
emotional.
I believe it. As much as you say it's not an emotion, I
it's-
believe it has something to do.
That
with-
longing is curiosity.
It's
Yeah.
curiosity.
It is.
birthed
It's-
from
it's not
somewhere.
an emotion.
I don't think it's just basic
is.
brain curiosity.
It
That
is,
very
seriously.
basic.
See,
There's
I wanna
know.
I believe there are certain tendencies and characteristics you have, and you're wondering, okay, where did this come from? That
Curiosity?
literally
No, it's curiosity.
What brings it?
It's
That
curiosity.
character?
Yes, that.
No, that's DNA. That's biology.
That's what I'm
that's
saying. So
true.
that- exactly.
That's
So-
founded.
I just feel there's
It's
just always going to be
curiosity.
that blood connection that you cannot give away. Like it's even as deep as they tell you when a child is just newly born, the mother literally needs to hold the child for the first few minutes,
Why does
just
she
to
need to?
still reconnect.
Oh,
How much
reconnect,
more you not
exactly.
collect the one that's come on.
Which that gesture was just out
No,
of
we
this world.
didn't do that, Daddy. You didn't just do that. Look. See, my point. As much as your concern or your submission is very valid, but you know, and she's talking about it from her personal angle.
Yeah.
But I know, look, if it's even closer home.
Then
I've seen where adopted kids or stepmoms have treated their kids
No,
so
of
well.
course, don't get me wrong,
That is,
of
yeah,
course,
so what I'm saying is that for
definitely.
you, it's valid, you know, but so for some other person also, the other side is also valid.
Yeah, I mean, but yes, totally, I totally believe.
I'm all for surrogacy. I'm all for
I'm all for it.
whatever.
No, another thing is reason,
And the reason,
right? You
yes,
know some exactly.
Reason. We
Reason.
didn't talk about
The
that.
reason
Surrogacy,
you
some
want
people
to.
that go for surrogacy.
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
them maybe might not have
Yes, might not
the
be able
opportunity.
to.
Yeah.
Iniedo said that she had gone through too many
many
miscarriages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And for me, look, this is one hurts me so much. I don't think it's unfair that a woman's life, and society has caused it so, that a woman's life is
Should
all
literally be
based
bad, yes.
on
Whether she
whether she
can
has a
have
kid or
kids.
not. And so women have gone through so much pain
Yes.
to the extent of even dying, all in a bid to
have
have
the
a child
child.
of
Please
their own
society.
womb.
To
Yes.
please
So
culture.
that is one that hurts
So
me
to
so
please
much.
society is on one side, right? But then again, there are women that genuinely want to have a kid of their own, and then there are women that totally do not want to. They don't have that.
That is okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
to everybody out there, I think having a child is one of the best things life can offer to you. And if you have to go through whatever which way, just
Yeah.
don't buy them, Sha.
Yeah,
Whether it's
don't buy
adoption,
them.
surrogacy, or whatever the means, yeah, you're free to do that. Don't let culture or society or tradition hold you back from experiencing that very beautiful thing. That love when you hold your own child, or even if it's not your own child, to actually have a bond with another person so strong that you can, if it's a daughter, I'll kill for you. If it's a son, Sha, I don't know what I'll do. Like, guy, handle it.
Go fight for yourself. Go fight for yourself. There's
Yeah,
nothing
it is.
like the
You guys
father-daughter
kill
bond,
for
yeah?
the boys as well.
Tell us what you think. Use the
Fight for
hashtag
yourself.
WakeUpNigeria on TVC.